Placing my hands gently on her face, I bring her in close. As I do, I prepare my heart. Man, I'm so nervous. My heart is beating so fast I can barely breathe. What am I doing? Is this legal? Yes. No time for hesitation. I clear my mind and lean in. All at once, my senses explode. Is this? I've never felt anything like it. Sayori. Honestly, I'd almost have taken anyone at this stage, but she really cares about me. She honestly believes in me. What else can I ever ask for? The sensation causes my body to tremble, shuddering. The anticipation of him killing me, but now it just seeks escape. I feel all my doubts evaporate and just let myself be. To feel her warmth. To think that it was this nice to feel loved. I make sure to savor the moment for as long as I possibly can. And when I finally do pull away, it leaves me hollow, lonely. A feeling that I can't quite describe. But I was happy, and even now I still am. As I look away from Sayori's embarrassed smile, I see the others. It's then that it occurs to me that we were being watched. What do I do? I don't know what to do think. It just happened so quickly that No, wait, this was their idea. Just write it out, Natsuki. You've got this. Looking at their faces, they're all a shade of pink, too. No. Nope, that's it. You can't do it, nope. You don't got this, Natsuki. I wasn't expecting that, to be completely honest. But it really looked like Natsuki needed that. She just looks so much more at peace now. Despite the flustered look she's wearing, So next up would be you, Natsuki. Yeah, sure. Monica. There. But I didn't even... forget it. I dare you to make him seem really uncomfortable. Yeah, wipe that stupid grin off of her face. Hey, don't bring me into this. You're making fun of me. No, I wasn't. At least not out loud. Well, how shall I go about that, I wonder? Monica stands up and slowly starts to move toward me. Accenting her hips as she walks, I can't help but feel a little concerned. Just what is she planning? As she gets closer, she slows her movements. In fact, she seems to exaggerate more and more her movements. This might be bad. Oh, you're in for quite the surprise. Oh, I don't doubt that. She's now mere inches from my face, and I can't help but flinch a little. What's she planning? The grin on her face really gives me the shivers. She's not doing what I think she is, right? There's no way. Prepared, MC? No. Perfect. She leans in, and I pull back, but my seat refuses to give me any more room. Oh, not good. I'm in a spot of bother. There's no doubt in my mind now. The smirk on her face, mere centimeters from my face, is definitely making me uncomfortable. Glancing past Monica for a moment, I can see Natsuki's face in a state of shock. I don't blame her. I don't think any of us were expecting this. Resigning to my fate, I turn my head slightly to the side and squeeze my eyes shut. Agonizing moments pass with no end in sight. How long was she planning on tormenting me? Maybe she isn't even there anymore, and this is in itself the torture. Should I open my eyes? Or is that what she's waiting for? Screw it, I'd rather know what's going on. Opening my eyes, I instantly recoil in pain. Ow, my nose! I can't believe you fell for that! Monica, holding her fingers as she just flicked me, provides me with a grin. She's got me all right. Okay, so who's next, Sayori? I think everyone's a little shaken after that, all except Monica herself, who looks abundantly proud of herself. Yeah, my turn. She turns to Natsuki. Dare! Absolutely dare! Sayori gives her a puzzled look, as do the rest of us. Okay then, how about eating a whole tub of ice cream? This girl frightens me sometimes. I mean, just think about that for a second. That borders on torture, depending on how large the tub is. That's... Well, you're lucky I didn't go with my first thought. Natsuki doesn't look super happy. I think I'm sensing a trend. You better not pull anything stupid. Help me, never. Alright, now I'm just scared for Natsuki. Sayori gets up and walks toward the kitchen. Natsuki throws me a terrified look. We both know exactly what that girl is capable of. Monica has an eyebrow raised, and Yuri's no less confused. How is eating ice cream hard? Tony Divan. It's not the ice cream. Sayori's crafty. We'll have to wait to see what she comes up with. And as if on cue, she re-enters the room holding a small tub of ice cream. Ta-da! I watch the color drain from Natsuki's face as she locks eyes with Sayori. No, Sayori, wait, let's talk about... Nope, no negotiations, only suffering. For what may be the first time in my life, I am truly glad that I am me and not Natsuki. And considering how specific that is, it may not happen again. Sayori places herself next to the big ball of fear, and it leaves the rest of us wondering just how bad this really is. Looking at the ice cream itself, it appears to be about a 1-liter container and is very, very strawberry flavored. I thought Natsuki liked strawberry, though. Sayori, please, anything else, come on, please! Sayori cuts her off, and slowly a truly devilish grin widens across her features. Better get started. There will be penalties if it's not zero. Natsuki says no more. She simply takes the container. As she opens it, I can't help but stand to get a better look. The labels don't lie, for once. It looks like basically frozen strawberries mixed with cream. But that isn't the thing that stands out. No, it's so much worse than that. The ice cream is something different. It looks like it was formed in the last ice age. Not like this. I can't believe you've done this, Sayori. Sayori simply smiles as if it's the happiest day of her life. It is, isn't it? It is exactly what you think it is. This ice cream is 2 years old, Sayori. It's been sitting in your freezer for all that time. Oh, I sure wasn't going to eat it. God, you're a monster. I had to save it. For a rainy day. And oh, it is boring. I think I see the light fade from Natsuki's eyes. But she isn't wrong. Who plans a party like this just to make their best friend eat 2-year-old ice cream that you didn't want to eat yourself? That's plain diabolical. Natsuki brings the first spoonful to her mouth. No, I remember this stuff. Go on, it's your favorite flavor. No, it's a ridiculously rich version of my favorite flavor. We had this discussion when we opened it, remember? And how do you expect me to remember that? It was over 2 years ago. Well, who knows? Maybe some of the richness has deteriorated away. Sayori turns to me and winks. All I can return is a look of horror. Sayori. She's a demon. Heat up now, Natsuki, otherwise if any small amount melts, we'll have a punishment game. And with that, Natsuki's fear overtakes her suffering from the block of frozen flavoring. It took mere minutes for the entire thing to be devoured. Just what the hell sort of punishment games does Sayori play? It was today that I discovered my best friend's sadistic streak. I can think of a great way to end this night with a bang. Bring on the karaoke. Right as I pump myself up, my phone starts to hum its annoying little tune. I pull it out of my pocket and stare at the screen. I feel a twinge on my lip as the screen burns into my eyes. Oh! What, you got a booty call? Out of the corner of my eye, I see Sayori elbow her. I can almost feel the impact. After that, I think Monica says something, but I can't quite catch it. Something mumbles and trips out of my mouth as I stand and move toward the door. Hey, what is it? What's going on? Just a call. It doesn't look like just a call. I look back at Sayori. I think I want to glare at her, but my face is frozen. No. You guys start the karaoke without me, okay? I'll be right back. Nothing else leaves my mouth as I step out into the frigid night. I close the door and look at the screen again. It's still ringing. I pick up. Hello?
Hey, Melody.
Oh, lovely.
May
I ask what possessed you to call me all night, or call me right now?
I wanted to check on how you were doing.
Send a text. It's been doing wonders for the past 3 years.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
What does fine mean?
What do you think it means? I'm doing okay. I am alive and I am well. I continue to breathe, much like to your, and I'm sure my mother's, chagrin. What more do you want?
I'd like to hear some more details. Is school going well for you?
You have access to my grades if you so wish. You can just check yourself.
I have checked. Almost straight 5s. I know you're doing well. I'm very proud. I was just trying to make conversation.
Well, if you'd started 5 years ago, maybe this conversation would have gone somewhere. Anyway, you caught me in the middle of something, so I'll be going back to that now. Good day.
Wait. Are you there?
Did you hear me hang up?
You don't. Well, I guess there's a noise whenever they hang up on digital phones. You know, it is a little shameful to have your father chase after you like this.
Let's not start on what's shameful. I think we both know one of us will have a bad time.
So, what's the something I interrupted?
Lord Almighty, get to the point.
This is the point, Melody.
Stop calling me that. I'm tempted to throw my phone face first into the cement and just end the call that way. It'll cost me a phone, but it was my money anyway. I can just get another one.
This something.
If you must know, I have friends over, and I much prefer their company to yours.
That's nice. I'm happy you're taking the steps to get out of your shell. A lot of people would value you, you know. So, do you have any other plans lined up in the next couple of weeks?
There's a festival in 2 days, but otherwise it's just the normal day-to-day.
The culture festival that Misato and Karen used to talk about?
He pauses, as if not sure what to say.
I'm sure you'll have a wonderful time.
I'm sure it'll be a lot better than this.
Speaking of Karen, have you spoken to your mother recently?
What do you think? Considering you apparently care and you're still a massive deadbeat, how do you think that witch is managing?
Nothing, is it?
Nothing at all.
Expected, but disappointing.
What? Is there something up with her? Don't tell me she went out in the rain again. You know how witches are with water. He stifles a chuckle.
No, not the last I heard. Misato's still been in regular contact, so it's been difficult to avoid.
Aunt Misato? He says nothing for a moment.
They've been staying with me over here recently.
Now it's my turn to pause. Part of me is curious, part concerned, but I decided to not press the issue.
It's been nice having them back in the country. We went fishing a little while back. Have you learned?
Did you teach me?
To be honest, it's not worth teaching. It's mostly for the serenity in the conversation.
Did you teach me that, either?
I thought your mother would have done at least that much.
Sayori didn't tell me Aunt Misato was with you.
Right. Right?
Right what? Does she not know? She doesn't. I expect it from you, but not from her.
Things are complicated.
My eyes narrow. It doesn't take a genius to recognize the sudden lack of bluster in his tone. What's going on? Come on, this has to be the reason you called instead of just shooting me a text, right? What is it? Oh God, I swear if you pulled a Karen.
No, purge the thought from your mind.
Okay, then what is it?
Just don't be surprised if you see your mother sooner than you might expect.
He seems to let out a sigh on the other end, but I only feel the tension grow. If she shows up, I won't open the door.
I'm not asking you to do anything.
If that damned rotting hag even looks in my direction.
And you are in your right. I just didn't want you to be surprised when the time comes.
Well, thanks. You've ruined my night.
Glad to be of service. There's one other thing. Bills here are expensive. A house in Japan that isn't an investment is only compounding on those expenses.
I feel my teeth grit. Fine. I didn't want your handouts anyway.
I'll try and give you until graduation, but there's a chance Sayori might be in a similar boat. Perhaps you two could work something out.
My grip on the phone tightens, and the urge to peg it is palpable. We'll sort something out.
If you don't, you both do have dual citizenship, so...
He seems to cut himself off, not sure if he should finish his own thought. I'll work it out on my own. I can hear him nod from the way his beard brushes against the microphone. Any other earth-shattering news today?
No.
Good. I'm going back inside.
All right. It was nice talking to you, Melody. And I know you don't feel the same way, so you don't have to throw a snide remark. I understand. I'll see you at another time.
The phone shakes by my ear. And then, before I can even register, my lips start to move and the words spill out. Well, what about you? How are things?
Oh, they're all right. It's hard work, but I make do with what little time you have.
What do you do in that little time? I remember you used to read those big, thick books you had lying around the house. Do you still do that?
I wish. I don't have that kind of time. Outside of helping with Misato, Honest, mostly just eat, watch garbage television, and think about you. Hey, you could be reading books while you watch garbage television, or not while you watch, instead of watching garbage television. The nice thing about books, there's these things called bookmarks. You put them in the book, and then you can pick up where you left off.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I
hope you're not thinking of me, though. You have better things to do than fret over an old man who isn't even around.
You'd be surprised.
It's no use getting bogged down by things that don't matter. These friends you have to get back to.
Yeah, what about them?
Do you like them?
Well, I sure hope so. They know where I live.
Yes, let's hope you're a better judge of character than I am.
That is a very low bar to clear.
Indeed, so make sure you do.
I will try my best.
Do or do not. Not try.
Okay, sure. I'll catch you later, Dad.
Yeah, have a good night.
And you, a good afternoon.
Of course. Bye.
Bye. As the phone drops to my side, my legs wobble beneath me. I have to lean on the door to keep myself on my feet. Fuck. The door opens behind me, almost toppling me backward, at least until Sayori catches me. She steps outside with me, helping me back to a rightward position. Hey, Noe. I heard of Bonzo. I'm good. They're selling the houses. Sayori clicks her tongue. Well, looks like we might need to find somewhere else to stay. Not for a while yet. It was just some forewarning. She lets out a sigh of relief. Oh, good. Well, you want to join us inside? Or is there something you want to talk about? I close my eyes, considering what to say. Best not to subject her to conjecture. No, I think I'm okay. Thank you, though. I muster up a warm smile as we step back inside.